Alright guys, it's your boy Swole back with another video. We are doing an Oni build today. The idea of this build is we want to keep survivors injured for longer so we can get more blood orbs from them. And we have increased blood orbs coming in from our add-ons. So first we have a Keto's Crutch, which allows us to move faster in Demon Dash. No, they're already here. I was about to say, did you go into a locker? Oh. Little mind game. So we have a Keto's Crutch for increased movement speed in our Demon Dash. Then we also have the Splintered Hull, which causes us to get more blood droplets, or whatever you want to call them, from blood orbs from our survivors when they're injured. So you get 33% more, and then you also get extra blood orbs whenever they do any kind of rushed action, anything like that. So as far as perks, these Scourge hooks aren't great. They're not terrible. They're all on the same side of the map though. As for the perks we're running, so we are running Sloppy Butcher to cause survivors to be hemorrhaged and mangled whenever we hit them with our basic attack. Then we're also running Quentin. I'm getting a little bit of lag spike here. Then we have Pain Res for our slowdown. We have Gift of Pain as well for a little bit of slowdown, but also to give hemorrhage and mangled on top of that. Then we have Alien Instinct. So whenever we do get a survivor hooked, we also, oh my god, make it so that way we can see the furthest survivor's aura that's injured. And then we also get this. No! He's gonna go through that window. Really not blocked yet. And we have Bloodlust. And then they also become oblivious. Unfortunately, this chase took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. That's kind of unfortunate. So we weren't able to get value out of Alien Instinct. As we start racking up some injuries here, it should be a lot easier. Then Mangled makes it so that way it takes longer for survivors to actually heal. Where you at? Are you upstairs? You are upstairs. And then Hemorrhage makes it so if they stop healing, then they lose healing progress. Midwich is really not a great map for Oni either. Support Claudette. It's not a great map for Oni. Any indoor map's really not a great map for Oni, to be honest. But we'll do what we can with it. That was a nice little down Claudette. She did not know where we were coming from. So that's a Pain Res. 2 Pain Reses and 2 Gift of Pains that are going to be getting applied. That's the most progressed gen down there, so that's actually really good news. We already have Claudette on Death Hook. So it's not too bad, man. I mean, being on a map that's not great, it really just depends on how the survivors play. If they're extremely aggressive with how they do the gens, it's going to be rough for us. We want to try to find somebody that's injured. There we go. Thank you. So see how quickly we get our power, though? We have our power already, and now we're going to have Quentin run around, and he's just going to give us even more blood orbs. Stop Claudette from healing. She's trying to heal herself. Now, if we wanted to, we could just tunnel out Claudette right away. If you guys want to play super aggressive, that's up to you. I try not to do that too much unless we're really behind in the game. But watch, so we're going to do this, and we're going to see where Claudette is, unless she's in a locker. There's Claudette. So Claudette's already on the other side of the map. We see her. She's walking, trying to avoid us finding her. And there she goes. And she's oblivious, so she doesn't know our terror radius, but she can see, obviously, that we went in there. I don't know what Carlos was doing there. He's trying to make me hit the locker or what. But, cool. We'll take that. That was a confusing one. We're gonna get Pain Res and Gifted Pain. So again, if you don't know, obviously Pain Res, whenever you put them on a Scourge Hook, it causes 20% regression on the most progressed gen. That's Claudette again. And then, dude, look how fast we're getting this. And then with Gifted Pain, it causes the survivors to suffer from hemorrhage and mangled for 90 seconds, but it also causes them all the repair actions, heal actions, everything like that to suffer from 16% penalty. So they're basically just less efficient in everything that they're doing. So that's really good. I don't want to go into power just yet. Quentin healed. Let me go into power now. Claudette's healed. Check on these downstairs gens. Yeah, so Gifted Pain is really nice for what we want to do to stop survivors from healing efficiently, but it's also really nice in the fact that it... Hold on, slow down here. It gives us a little bit of slowdown. We got that gen done. Yeah, that's the one that we were waiting for me to get done. Turn, 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 turn! Oh my god. It's dead. So now we're down to 2 gens. We can start killing people. It kind of sucks because we like, look at that. We lost like a lot of our, we lost all our power, but we have somebody dead. Okay, we see Carlos. So Carlos is just running around right now, which is huge because, again, because it's Blood Orbs. We know he's downstairs. He's not going to see our terror radius at all. Probably going to be on one of these gens. He's up here. Yep, there he is. That's fine. We apply Sloppy Butcher onto Claudette. He actually just W'd it. Nice. That obliviousness helps us a lot, though, so he doesn't actually know where our terror radius is. These guys are getting really good gen pressure on us. Which is, again, it's not surprising. She's downstairs. Hold on. Doesn't know. She's oblivious. And getting that ore reading, we get that ore reading for 8 seconds whenever we hook like that. Now, we're not going to see where the other Claudette is. I want to go hook on a Scourge Hook just in case. We want to get this last stack of Pain Res and Gifted Pain. Add whatever we can to slowing them down. We have our power. We see Carlos. Claudette is possibly running with them. We're going to start heading that direction. And even on an indoor map where it's like, it's not the best for Oni, right? That's the most progressed gen. Good to know. Yeah, it's not the best map for Oni, but we're still able to get a lot of pressure, even with as little slowdown as we actually have. Gotta go straight back to it. Hold it. Ooh, nice stun, honestly. And she just did, so if she did have DS or anything, her healing herself, I believe, takes that away. This is fine. This keeps us some pressure. Okay, so let us see. Where is Carlos? He's on this gen. He is leaving the gen. He's oblivious. He's walking towards us. Oh, beautiful. Oh, good heavens. This poor guy. There he is. There he is. I had a feeling he was somewhere in here. Look at all these blood orbs, too, by the way. All to me, baby. We're already almost back to our power. Now Carlos is dead. Hold on. Missing stuff? She said, oh shit! He's here! Drop it. Get my blood orbs. It's a little fake. We don't care too much. We really just want blood orbs. I'm surprised she left that, to be honest. Good pallet. And we have, oh my god, we have our power. Just like that, we have our power back. We've gotten our power a ton of times in this game. I mean, we knew she was gonna throw it. Fakes it, because she faked last time. Oh my god, I'm ass? Let's break this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. The fact that we missed that's actually wild. Oh, she went out way too wide. Now, you're not making me miss like that again, buddy. Well played, well played. What's the hook at right here? Now, the only unfortunate thing is the other Claudette is healthy. I think they came in the game with 3 med kits. So her being healthy is unfortunate because we don't know where... Never mind, we do know where she's at. I said we don't know where she's at, but now we do. Alright, friends. Got to do it. That was a good try on her part. But you guys see kind of the value of the build there. Again, not a great map for Oni. Let's quiet her down a little bit. Not a great map for Oni at all. Indoor maps are really not great for, I mean, Oni, Billy, Blight. There's a lot of stuff you can glide with. Oni's a little bit more forgiving because, I mean, you can glide off of things and it's not like it stops your dash from running into things. But we had huge value from this build. Again, we had Sloppy Butcher. So, again, it's taking longer for them to actually heal through the Mangled, but also it's causing them, if they do stop healing, we had that a couple times where they're trying to self-heal and they stopped. And it regressed all that healing. There's regressing that healing that they did. And then, again, with Sloppy Butcher, it increases rate of regression by 25%, so that's huge. We got our pain res, and we didn't have at least one slowdown. And you can do other slowdowns if you want. You could do eruption, you could do pop, something like that is fine. I like doing pain res with Gift of Pain just because we're utilizing the Scourge hooks, so we're getting more value out of the Scourge hooks. Our Scourge hook Gift of Pain, we're getting value from the Hemorrhage and Mangled from that. So once they're actually unhooked, they're still affected by that. So we don't just have to M1 them for them or hit them with a basic attack, and then they get that 60% speed penalty for healing and repairing actions the first time that they're healed from that. And then Alien Instinct, that gave us huge value in knowing where the survivors were that were injured. So we had an idea where they were. Let us find Carlos to get him out of the game. And again, that obliviousness, they don't know if we're coming. They can hear us, obviously, like walking and stuff like they're normal, but they don't hear our terror radius, so we can get close to them, really catch them off guard. Then Akito's Crutch. We utilize Akito's Crutch. I don't know if I explained it earlier in the video, but we utilize this as opposed to Lion's Fang, which gives us 10 seconds more of being in our power. We want the movement speed over the increased time because with Splintered Hole, we're getting so many more blood orbs. We're constantly getting in our power. I mean, you guys saw that. We were in our power majority of that game once we got our first couple injuries in. We had so many blood orbs just laying around because, again, they're dropping more blood orbs just normally, but then also if they're doing any kind of action, you know, and it doesn't even have to be a rushed action, just anything, they're dropping more blood orbs when they're injured. So, huge value out of this. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the build. We're thinking of just some different things here, seeing what's fun. Again, I'm no Oni expert at all, but I do enjoy playing them. So, and I think this will help, especially if you're a little bit newer to Oni, just really being able to learn how to do pressure, get comfortable with your power, getting it more often. And yeah, so if you guys liked it, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you guys have any killers you'd like to see, you know, maybe some kind of build for, killers that you just enjoy playing, and we can always look into doing some other things like that. So that's it for me today, guys, though. We'll see you next time. You guys have a wonderful day.